If you've watched any sporting events lately, you've likely seen ads for apps like Kalshi and Polymarket. They're prediction markets that act much the same way as sports books, but allow you to put money on the outcome of so much more. They're active right now in states like Ohio, but aren't governed by the same regulations as gambling apps, and they don't pay the same taxes. News 5's John Kosick tells us that is something one lawmaker wants to change.
Prediction markets are federally regulated exchanges where users are able to buy a contract tied to a particular outcome. It could be the outcome of a sporting event, a political race, popular culture, really just about anything.
They look like sports books, they act like sports books, but technically they've argued to a pretty high degree of success that actually these are financial trading platforms.
Platforms that fall under the Commodity Futures Trading Commission in Washington and are not bound by state regulations. So they essentially offer sports betting and more, but don't have to pay Ohio's 20% tax on their profits.
They made billions and billions of dollars last year and then paid taxes because they screwed the laws. And as far as I'm concerned, they got to be like everybody else and pay their fair share.
As the state of Ohio fights for the legality of these companies in court, State Senator Bill DeMora has introduced legislation to make them apply for sports betting licenses and pay Ohio taxes.
I mean, this is something that Ohio's losing $200-300 million of revenue on, and it's got to stop.
DeMora's legislation, though, only applies to the sports side of what these companies offer and not anything else. Prediction market opponents point to the risk in the instances of those trading on inside information. Just this week, an Army Special Operations officer was charged he bet on Polymarket that Nicolas Maduro would be ousted from Venezuela without revealing he took part in the secret mission. An intelligence firm also found 6 suspected insiders made more than $1 million betting on the U.S. strike on Iran, some of those placed just hours before the attack. One of the reasons the Senate unanimously approved this day a measure introduced by Ohio Senator Bernie Moreno banning any member of the Senate or their staff from using prediction markets.
Our constituents have to know that our only guiding light is what's best for our state, what's best for the people of our states, and what's best for the United States of America.
The Problem Gambling Network of Ohio points to the potential for problems with prediction markets beyond the range of topics that one could wager on.
Because the age of participation goes from 21 to 18, and that's assuming that they're using appropriate age verification, which some reports show that they're spotty at best.
Industry analysts say the future of the prediction markets will ultimately be decided by the U.S. Supreme Court, likely in 2027, with the debate in the meantime only to get louder.
Either way, the Supreme Court ruling is going to be the biggest thing in gambling in a decade. It's amazing. Either way, up until then, this is going to be the biggest story going on in gaming.
In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.